Weakness to warrior mindset. Topic of the day. The 6 mistakes people will make, and they always make it in their efforts to get freaking ripped, lean, six-pack abs, and all that freaking mumbo jumbo. Number 1 is the most. They underestimate how much fat they actually have to lose. It's always the same old story over and over and over. I just want to lose this belly fat. You can. You will. Once all the other fat is gone. You need to think of yourself as a balloon. And some people out there are like a balloon. But you take a balloon and you blow it up. And when you let that air out, it does not come off of just one part of the balloon. The whole thing shrinks equally. That's how the fat works, and fat loss works as well. It comes off everywhere but your belly. Eventually, once you've burned off enough fat and there's nowhere else for your body to take the fat from, then it'll start to take it from your belly. It's like trying to drain the pool by getting the water off the bottom of the pool and thinking that the deep end is going to get shallower than the shallow end. You take water out of the deep end, the shallow end is going to get even more shallower. That's the way it works. The fat will come off your face, your fingers, your arms, your back, your legs, and then eventually it'll make it to your stomach. Mistake number 2. They don't get their nutrition right. What they think is they can still continue to eat the way they eat and just eat less of it. What they don't understand is it's still garbage. Your breath isn't going to stink less if you eat less garbage. That's just the way it works. You have to get good, wholesome, solid, quality foods, whole foods. The food that you eat from these restaurants and these freaking fast foods and the processed foods have chemicals in them that make them hyper palatable, and they don't satiate you. So they're designed that when you eat them, you stay hungry and you eat more. That's why I say eating less of that food is not going to help. Because if you're overeating of that food now, when you shrink that amount of food, you're just going to get even more hungrier. That's why good, wholesome, quality, satiating food is the key. Mistake number 3. They think that once they freaking get down to a ripped physique and they can see their abs, that they can just go back to their old ways. Go back to eating the way they did. Well, eating the way you used to got you in the condition that you were in when you wanted to lose weight. So why would you go back to the same way that you were eating? You're just going to gain the weight back, probably even more. I mean, it don't make any sense to me. A lot of it's probably peer pressure, and a lot of it's probably they don't have enough willpower or enough sense, or their friends and crap like that, or it's just a little bit more convenient to be able to eat all that goy slop. It's just, you don't want to give up your comfort zone or your comfort foods. You're going to need to get the mindset that I'm eating the foods for fuel. It's fuel. Yes, they can be palatable by spices and stuff like that. But you have to understand there's going to be days that you're going to need to eat stuff just for fuel, not for flavor and pleasure. And quit feeding into those dopamine hits. Mistake number 4. They underestimate the amount of time it's going to take them to get to their goal. They get on these fad diets like, let's go and freaking intermittent fast, or intermittent fast, or keto diet, or carnivore diet, or water diet. Just drink water for 2 weeks. You'll lose weight. Yeah, you'll lose weight. But once you get off that water diet, you're going to be freaking eating everything in the house. Whatever time you think that you're going to need, you need to double it. So if you think it's 90 days, you better go 6 months. Mistake number 5. They don't understand the end goal. Yes, the end goal is to lose weight and fat. But they don't understand that it's also training for discipline and consistency and, getting a better lifestyle. It's also them not understanding that it's not an end goal. It's just a stepping stone to get to where you need to go. It's not you get lean and then you stop doing what you're going to be doing. No, it doesn't work that way. And ties into the last one. Number 6, not understanding that it's now a lifestyle. Once you get to that freaking body weight and that fucking ripped physique, you've changed yourself so much that now it is your lifestyle. And this is the way you need to live for the rest of your life. It's not some phase. It's not some fad. It's not something you can just stop and start, because you're just going to go back to the fucking beginning. You're going to get fat again. You're going to get out of shape, and then you're going to have to go through this whole fucking process again. Once you get lean, you stay lean. Once you've built those habits, now they're habits. And they're a new lifestyle. It's something that you do every single day. You will be meal prepping for your entire life. You will be eating this way, training this way, living this way until you're dead at 150, because you're in such great condition that the longevity of your life has expanded and it has gotten longer. You're no longer on the pills. You no longer really have to go to the doctor. You don't have to be out of breath when you're going up freaking flights of stairs. You don't have to worry about jumping up in pant sizes. You don't have to worry about stopping at McDonald's or overeating, because everything you've done up until that point, you've set that foundation. And now that foundation is your life. You're going to lose friends. You're going to lose freaking spouses. But what's more important? Your lifestyle, your health, and the way you feel? Or being in a fucking toxic relationship surrounded by shitty friends, working at a fucking shitty job, and hating yourself? I'd rather lose friends and spouses and be in the best condition of my entire life and gain new friends and better spouses, or a better spouse in the end, versus sticking with the same old bullshit and being freaking depressed and then having to go to the fucking doctor to take happy pills and blah blah blah, and worrying about your AC1 and worrying about what you look like at the beach. And yes, you're gonna get hate. No one likes a fit freaking person in today's society, because it exposes everyone else's freaking insecurities. They're so insecure about themselves. That's why they have these fake freaking accounts on Facebook and Instagram. They're all a bunch of LARPers and freaking NPCs and just faking their way through life. But you, my friend, you will not be a fake. You will be 100% grade A, studly, six-pack ripped, freaking shredded of a man. You will have discipline, consistency, and freaking strength and testosterone that you piss out. You have so much testosterone that you piss it out. You'll have so much respect for yourself. You'll gain so much respect from people outside that you will be living in an abundance. Your ability to master yourself and master this part of you is worth its weight in gold. If discipline could be sold, if there was a pill that they said, take this pill, instant discipline, it would be gone. I guarantee they probably wouldn't even freaking give it to the masses. They give it to the freaking elite. But the elite don't need it because they already are disciplined. And that's why there's an upper class and there's a lower class, or the elite class and the lower class. It's because they don't teach this shit in school. There should be a freaking curriculum or a freaking, discipline freaking school. You go to school, this is the discipline class. And these are the things you need to be taught. We do that, damn, we'd have a better society. We'd be a more healthy society. We would be the shining fucking light on the hill, instead of being the world, or the country with the fattest people in the world. Yeah, America's great, but we're also fucking fat and gluttonous. That's why nobody overseas wants our food. That's why if you go overseas, people are like, yeah, those fat, lazy Americans. That's what we turned ourselves into. Our forefathers are ashamed of what we turned into. But not you, my friend. Not you. Because through these frickin' videos and through your own willpower and me here guiding you and helping you and pushing you and frickin' making you accountable, you will get to that stage of your life where you will have six-pack abs, you will be ripped, you will be respected, you will fucking love yourself, you will be proud of yourself. The only way you're going to be able to do that is to get up off the couch, get on your journey from weakness to warrior mindset.